With 9 at the back, Costa in attack. We're Wolverhampton, we're on our way back. Well, what a fantastic, what an unbelievable, surreal, unbelievable performance by the boys yesterday. It's one of those games that you sort of dream about, or you play on FIFA where you're hanging on, you just don't think it's going to happen. And eventually the final whistle goes and unbelievable scenes. Having not won in Middlesbrough since 1951, to do it like that, maybe that's where we were going wrong. We were playing with too many players up in Middlesbrough in the past. We needed 9, but that showed the character of the team. It showed the character of Nuno and the philosophy that they've all bought into all through the season, and it's paid dividend with just everybody throwing their bodies on the line and running their socks off last night. Good day to you. I am the old golden black. We are Tom Rouse. This is a new series on the channel. This is Nuno's the month of Nuno. A little bit delirious. This is now the 6th video that I'm recording in one night, so hopefully it still makes sense and it's still entertaining and that you're still enjoying it. So we left off just now with the Bristol City win at Christmas time and everybody singing Wolves are going up. We then followed that up with really, really good wins against Brentford and Sheffield United and that sort of spell of games after Christmas, which was really important because we've seen before Wolves not follow up big results like that. There was a little bit of a stutter as well when we lost to Nottingham Forest at the beginning of January, but then they went off on their holidays to Minorca or wherever it was for a couple of weeks and everybody was back and had a lovely time. So we then went to Middlesbrough on Good Friday after the last international break of the season, and it was a big game because Cardiff had beaten whoever they'd played, Burton Albion, earlier in the day, which cut the gap to 3 points between us and Cardiff, and then they had a game in hand also. So it was not looking like it was going to be straightforward. Wolves had to win against Middlesbrough, who themselves were pushing for promotion and were in a playoff position at that point. Now, I remember a couple of things from this game before it even started, that Wolves on tour managed to get their coach from Molineux to Turf Moor in time for kick-off, and then the people who used that coach company didn't get to the game until around about half time. So unfortunately they missed the goals. So Wolves took a 2-goal lead in the first half through Cavallero and Costa. And then at the start of the second half, Costa was through on goal to make it 3-0. Little clip, he went flying over. Stuart Atwell, one of the worst referees in the Football League, didn't see this clip and therefore didn't give a free kick or a red card. Straight away from that break they attack and Ruben Neves and Matt Doherty clatter into, I think, Adama Traore, both getting booked, and then Wolves' lack of discipline showed. I've seen it a couple of times, Wolves losing their heads when a decision doesn't go their way and they're arguing with the referee and things like that. And Neves went clattering into Adama Traore. You'll remember him for later. And he ended up getting sent off. Then Matt Doherty goes up against former Wolves player George Friend, and very soft second yellow, little elbow. No appeal or anything from the Middlesbrough players, but second second red card for Wolves, meaning that we're down to 9 men, with 20 minutes of the game to go, a long period of the game. At that point, I was resigned to, we're going to come under a lot of pressure and we'll do well here to get away with anything. And it was the best rearguard action I've ever seen from a Wolves team. At the end of the game, I think it was Morgan Gibbs-White was up front, and then everybody was in the back. It was tremendous. Cody with an amazing block. Sace running non-stop. Leo Bonatini playing at left back. All sorts of very, very peculiar things happened in that last 10 minutes or so just to try and resist anything from Middlesbrough. And barring a very, very good goal from Patrick Bamford, they really struggled to make anything happen, Middlesbrough, and a couple of real chances from Stuart Downing just blazed wide. And then the scenes at the end of that game made me feel like we are going to get promoted. It felt very, very close then. At the end of that game, Wolves sat on 85 points, which usually gets you second place, that number of points. So I was pretty happy. We still had 7 games left, so the 100-point mark was still on. Promotion and championship winning was certainly on. And having had disappointments earlier in the month against Fulham and Villa, it looked as if right, we're on the final straight now. We're going to try and, well, we're going to push on and win the league, and we all know what happened next. But anyway, thank you for watching today's video. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that you reminisced like I did as well. And if you did, let me know your thoughts and memories from that day. Where did you watch it? Who did you watch it with? Were you there? Did you cry? I remember feeling very emotional at the end of that game. But anyway, thank you very much. Check back again tomorrow for another instalment on this series, and let me know if you're enjoying it, and let me know what you think tomorrow's game might be. I wonder. Right, bye-bye.